This is Amborini Gideon, and we are still continuing with how to use Microsoft Word. And in how to use Microsoft Word, today we shall be looking at what we call mail merging. Mail merging is one of the tabs that you find on Microsoft Word, like here. It is this that we are going to talk about. Mail merging is one of the tabs you find on Microsoft Word that allows you to edit and send many many letters or documents or emails for very many people at the same time. The advantage is that it makes you to create personalized bulk letters or emails, envelopes, and many other uh, labels by combining main document template. Like, let's assume we have this letter that we maybe this letter is an invitation letter for the introduction of ceremony of Gideon and Asara peace. Let's take for an example. This letter, the first person it is to be sent is Mr. Odeka Julius from Loro village in Laibi sub-county in Gulu city. But you realize that but you realize that you realize that uh, this this letter is meant to be sent to very many people, and you can't do all this by typing this letter one by one. So this special feature of Microsoft Word called mailing, or in other words mail merging, allows you to do it faster at the same time. So how do you do it? The first step is you need to first type your document. When you have typed your document, then that is when you can start the process. So since our document is scattered, we shall have to first normalize it. And by normalizing, I mean we have to organize it the way you want it. You customize and modify. When you modify, it allows you to you see here is whether the font size is what you want. Like here, the font we want is Times New Roman, and then the font size we want is 12. If we wanted to make it bold, we will make it bold, but since we don't want it bold, we can leave it like that. And then you spacing you will adjust here, but if you want it at center, you can also make it at the center. But since we want to normalize it, we put that one, and then we are going to work only on this new document based on this template. So you click here and you do what? You do okay. So you find that our document has been normalized already. So when you so you see our document has been normalized, and you see that it is where it is at the center, and our font size is what? Our font size is 12, and the spacing is what we want. So what do you do now after here? You go to mailings. That is the second step. You go to mailings. When you go to mailing, you have to now start what? You start mailings. So when you click on mailings, start mail and merge. So when you start, you select whether you want to make it in form of letters or email messages or envelopes or labels, like I said previously. If you don't know how to do it, you can go by step. You click on this one, which is step by step mail merge wizard. It will take you through. But since we want to go and learn, not to be directed by the computer, we want to do it in what? In letters. So now the next thing is we need to now create the recipients that you to whom you want to send all these things, meaning that this letter is not going to be now sent to or Mr. Odeke alone, but rather it will be selected to what? It will be sent to very many people. So when you after selecting and click on start, you go to what? Select 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 recipients. If you have not if you don't have your list of people that you want to send this letter to, you click here and it will bring for you this template. And this template actually you can uh, customize it the way you want it, because you see here there's title, there's first name, there's last name, there's company name, there's address 1, address 2, there's city, state, zip code. It is a lot. It is a lot. You may not need to include all these things in your letter. You see here country, zip code, there's home phone, work phone, and many other things. So you can customize this thing. How you can customize it it is by clicking here. But if you also have something that you want to include in this list, you can include it. So when you customize, you come here, meaning that you can either add or delete. So since we do not want the email address to appear in our letter, you delete it. Since we don't want zip code to appear in our letter, we delete it. eh? But in case maybe you see here there's there's no district. So in case you want to add a district, you click above where you want to add it, and you tap what? Add, and you put district. Once you've done that, you click OK, and since this is maybe what you want, you click on what? OK. So you find that your district will appear here. So your title, maybe it can be a Mr. And then the first name, let's say it is Nangai, and then maybe the last name is Charles. Sorry. Our first is Mr. First name is Nangai, and then maybe the last name is Charles. Our last name is Charles. If there was a company, we'll add the company name, address 1, address 2, you also add. And then to add a new person to whom you want to send this letter, you click on what? New entry. And then you do like that until you finish the list of the people that you want to send this letter to, and you click what? OK. And you'll have your what? Your list, and you'll have to do what? Save it. Maybe with the name and the location. You save it. But now since we already have a list for this one, you click on what? You click on use existing list. So we already had a new list here. So we have an invitation list for this one. So you click on that and you say open. And then once you click on that, it means the list of the people to whom you're going to send this letter is already there. So now you go to insert field, insert merge field. So you highlight what? You highlight Mr. So in our letter, Mr. is what? When you come to fill merge field, Mr. is a title, and then the first name is the first Mr. Odeke is what? The first name. You also inserted the first name. And then you go to what? You go to Julius Peter. Maybe Julius Peter is what? Julius Peter is the second name, or the last name. We go to we had village. Loro is what? Village. So in our field, it has already been customized. Loro is what? A village. You go to Laibi. Laibi is a sub-county. So you insert sub-county here. And then you find that Gulu, we have considered it as to be what? The district. So you also insert what? District in Gulu. So now you find that our 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 field has already been merged. Now after finishing this, you go to finish and merge. Since we are editing this document, we now click on what? A document. So do you want to do it for this page alone or every of them? So we are doing for all the people that to whom we want to print this letter for. So you click on what? Okay. So when you click on OK, you will find that when you click on OK, sorry about that. When you click on that, you will find that we have Mr. Odeke as the first person for whom we have typed this letter. Okay? And then the second person is here. The second person is Dr. Nangai Charles, and he's from what? Manafwa. And then is from Manafwa sub-county and from Bulambuli. And then you find that the other person for whom we have also done this thing at the same time is Mr. Okwayakaka Vicky from Obaru village in Ajia sub-county and from Marua district. And then the third person, the fourth person who have sent this letter is Mr. Aikowa Charles from Obaro village in Ajia sub-county in Arua district. And the list goes on and until up to the last person. And you find here, we have also typed this letter simultaneously for who? Aikoro Winnie from Ochia village in Irigo sub-county in Madiokolo district. And then this same letter we have typed at the same time for who? Amvipio Barbara from Ochia village in Irigo sub-county in Madiokolo district. And you also type this letter for who? Drichi Roy Ronald from Pakele village in Pakele sub-county in Ajumani district. And then this same letter, we have typed it for who? From Miss Pascal Etasi from Onjivo village in Arua Hill division, in Arua Hill sub-county in Arua district. So the list goes on up to the last person. So that Pascal is the last person. So you find that these are 10 people that for whom we have typed this letter at the same time instead of doing one by one for everyone. So what do you do now? After you have finished, make sure you always do what? You always save your letter or your document. Once you have saved it, you locate where you locate where you want to save. Save is for a document that you already saved, but since this is a new document, you have to locate where you want to save it. We want to save this one here in the desktop. So since we want to save it from in the desktop, we now say this is what? In introduction ceremony letter. So you now save your document. Once you save it, you will now find that This letter will be for all these people, and then you can go around to print your letter and then distribute them to the various people. But in case you wanted to maybe send this letter to people in form of an email, you go to mailing, and your option will now be what? Your option will be email messages. This letter will have been sent to the various emails, meaning that in our details of the recipients, we will have included what? Email addresses. So otherwise, this is where we're going to stop today. And I thank you for listening. Please subscribe and click on the notification bell such that in the next video I'm going to post, you will be the first person to be notified. Thank you. Bravo.